Well, welcome, my friends. I am so excited here to be here with Gordon Krentz. He is the Director of Special Events at the Nebraska Humane Society. Gordon, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting. I always enjoy talking to you.
I know. I always love our conversations, always so much to talk about, especially when it comes to the Nebraska Humane Society.
Absolutely.
And we have the Walk for the Animals. I think you said the 32nd annual Walk for the Animals. One of my favorite walks. So
yeah, and the walk, when it first started, I believe they were either at Standing Bear or Chalco. I think they had 50 people, maybe.
Crazy.
And they had, I don't know who was there, but they had one table and people came up and said, "Hi, raise some money. I want to help the animals." And then they walked around the lake, which was wonderful. And now we've blossomed into this, 1,500 people, and we have all these different things and activities at the walk. So the amazing thing to me is that the community still supports it and they know how important this event is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, okay, so the walk is coming up on the 26th of September. Why walk for the animals? Why is the fundraising piece of this important?
Thank you for asking, because this is our most important annual fundraiser. And what it supports is our animal medical and most of the quality programs that we have here at the shelter to have the homeless animals. And to have the community support behind us when people register and say, "Yes, I can do this." And the easiest part is actually asking your friends, because I had an aha moment a few days ago where people were afraid to ask for money for the Nebraska Humane Society. When I was doing my page and getting my message ready, I realized that my brother, my friends in New York, my friends in Arizona, California, they want to support me. And so they know that I'm passionate about the Nebraska Humane Society. So when I composed the message to say, "Would you help me in my quest to help the animals?" Absolutely, I will help you, even if it was $10. And I have success.
Wow, that is a great aha moment, regardless of what we're fundraising for. But I mean, you in particular, the animals, but when you're asking, because people do want to support us as individuals.
Yeah, they want to support you. They want to help you.
Yeah. So, all right. So again, coming up on the 26th of September, it's a Sunday. Okay. Can you share a story about how Nebraska Humane Society has helped an animal recently?
Okay. So I have to choose one, right? Okay.
Yeah, choose one. I know.
So I think one of the most recent ones that's impactful for me is, we have drop boxes, and at night, when people find an animal or want to surrender an animal, they can do it safely, and they can open the cage, but it's a solid front, and they can put the dog in there and close the door. And once they close it, the door is locked. So we had to, every morning or late at night, they check, but this was in the morning, and they went in there and there was a dog, and they went, "Oh, okay." So, they got her out, only to realize that this dog was going in labor. And so they rushed her to animal medical, and they knew that she was having a little bit of distress and this wasn't happening correctly. So our team of vets and vet techs who are very passionate about what they do jumped into action, and they actually excuse me, they did a C-section on this dog. Wow. And they saved all the puppies. And I think had that dog not been brought here and was just left somewhere, I'm not so sure that the dog or the babies would have lived.
Yeah.
And I just think it's amazing what we do. And then the rest of that story is, then we have this amazing foster care program. So then this dog and her puppies are in foster care. They're getting the TLC they need and the care and the love that we do give them here, but we can't give it to them 24/7, which a foster family can. So we are so fortunate to have this chain of command, if you will, that allows us to give the animals the quality care that they need to survive.
Yeah. And that's another thing. that people can, I mean, they go to your website, they can also learn if they have the resources and the wherewithal and want to be a foster parent
Absolutely.
for these animals, which is so important, transitioning regardless of whether they're tiny kittens or whether they have something happen to them, being able to then get them into the system to be adopted out to a forever family.
I mean, because it's just not litters of animals. It's animals that need the medical care, like an amputation or a lump removal or something where they need tender, loving care before they go into kennel to get adopted.
Yeah. That's so amazing. So, okay. So back to the walk. Is there a registration fee?
No, this year, last year it was virtual for obvious reasons, but, for this reason, but this year there is no registration fee, because we know that many people want to just help and they want to come that day. So they register. But if they do want a shirt, as of right now, they need to raise $75. Okay. And if you raise $75 by the end of this month or the 25th of September, then we will have your shirt ready for you at the end of October. And the reason we're doing that is we're trying to be better stewards of a donor's dollar so that the most dollars possible go back to the animals.
Yeah. And that's asking 7.5 of your friends for $10.
Exactly. Right. Or 14 or 15 of your friends for $5.
Yeah.
And it's done. And I think you and I were chatting before, some people it's just interesting that they're afraid to ask for money. But when they ask for money because your friends want to help you, that's all the difference in the world.
Yeah. And being passionate about animals and the Nebraska Humane Society. So is there going to be a 5K this year?
Yes. And we're going to start that at 11 o'clock. That's right when the event starts. So Peak Performance, good friends of ours, will manage that run. And we'll start from our property at 8929 Fort Street. We go across the bridge on Fort, through Democracy Park, and then down the Keystone Trail. Okay. We make the turn and then come back. And then the walk will happen at 12:15. So if you're a slow runner, you may run into walkers. I don't know. Yeah,
but they're all out, and you can bring your dogs. I mean, I've done this event so many times, and I love it. And I've done the 5K, and half the people are running or walking with their dogs. I mean, that's the point of it.
And we do ask that, it's a run-ready dog is what we say.
Sure.
You certainly don't want a dog and drag them along if you're running. That's just not healthy for the dog. But we do ask that the dog is run-ready. And we do have a veterinarian at the finish line if we see a dog in distress or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. We are, oh my gosh, I said, come on for like a 5-minute interview. We're like into 8 minutes. So, go to your website, anyhumanesociety.org, and then /walk or /walk, to learn more about this and to raise funds. So I think we got to call it good on this interview, Gordon. This was great.
We do. And if I have a final message, it's please go to the website, take the time to register. Yeah. And if you have room in your heart to possibly help the animals, register and raise some dollars.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you on September 26th, because there's so much that happens on the 26th.
Yes.
It's a very family-friendly event.
There's a lot of activities and a lot of vendors and a lot.
Rescue groups, adoption parades, beer gardens, a food court, a silent auction, a family zone. It's just, and the vendors that give away free stuff. And who doesn't love that?
Yeah. All right, Gordon, my friend, thank you so much. It's so great
to see you.
And I'll see you on the 26th.
All right. Thanks for being there.
Okay.